This one I'm recording a Huh. Looks like it is working. Okay. Yeah, very old school. I'm trying to see how I can change it. Oh yeah, privacy unlisted. Trying to see where I can change that in the settings, or if I need to end the stream and restart it real quick. Because it's really weird. I mean, it looks fine, right? It's just... Yeah, Twitch is down for me. It's not down for everyone, but a lot of users are reporting unable to log in. Stream settings. Oh, here it is. No? Unlist. No? No? Yeah, I'm trying to see how to list it. It's been a minute. Viewer activity. It's in the settings, I see it. But it's not... It says unlist live replay once stream ends. That's not it. Additional settings, enable DVR. Oh, maybe here, edit. Ah, here it is. Visibility, public, done. Sure. Okay. Bam. It might be listed now. It is listed now. Hey! Let's go. All right. Well then, it's been a minute. Hey Chris, how are you? Mid Carter. Gosh, this is weird. Garlic toast. Michelle Angelo. Hi. Hey Nick the Kid. Scotty. Man, this is a blast from the past, huh guys? Gee willikers. Golly G. Willikers. Itsu. Oh, right on. Okay, I guess we're gonna try and do this stream thing. I know, no emotes, it's bizarre, right? Anyway, it is what it do be, what it do be. Hey, James, actually, so I've been kind of down the last couple days. Haven't much felt like, streaming a ton. I've done it anyway. I'm feeling better today. I don't know if it's because I'm getting close to Master Gable, but Sensei, how are you, AJ? But I feel like I'm having a better day today. So there's that, right? Which is good. You just got out of urgent care? What the heck, Garlic Toast? What's up, man? Exclusive, how are you? Good evening. Yeah, it's definitely not that south side. I don't know, like... It is what it is, right? Like with the champs business, everything that's going on there. Like there's good days, there's bad days, there's good things, there's bad things. You know, the blitzes are super easy now. You know what? You strained your back? That does not sound fun, dude. Is it from carrying raw on your back? Pretty sure that's what it's from. Yep, carrying supercard. We're thinking the same thing, Goldie. So I do want to say, for a lot of you, I know you've been worried about him off and on. I spoke to Ven Corbin today. It is terrifying, Goldie. And he's doing, so that's good. He's going through some tough times, but he's getting through them. So I know there's a lot of people that have asked about him off and on. Hey, Jared, how are you? Is that Miller J from Twitch? Hey, RJ. Well, I wouldn't say he's doing good. He's doing. Yeah, I still haven't heard from Zeke either. That one's worrisome as well. I know a lot of people worried about him. Oh, I did not want that to happen. Oh well. I also don't want China to get her trap gems off, so maybe this one will do it. Probably not. Yeah, me too. I hope he does too. I think it's kind of going around this week. I think a lot of people have been kind of having a blah week. It's fine, Jared. So Twitch wouldn't let me. It's apparently a known issue they're investigating. Twitch is having some issues. Hopefully they get it fixed, but I figured I'd stream anyway. Oh, thanks, Christian. Appreciate it. I'm marginally okay sometimes. It depends on the day and who you talk to. Yeah, everyone's doxing themselves. Nah, Bobs, I don't. Because honestly, blitzes now are pretty much a joke for the most part. I mean, like, they don't require even kind of the time they used to. So not really. Nah. I was thinking, guys, what would be really, and this is what got me thinking. So like there's a lot of stuff in Champions that I like. Obviously, it's why I play the game, right? And there's a lot of things that I think could be small things that would make our game fun. So there's two sides to the game, right? One, the developer has to make money or we don't have a game. And two, we have to have fun or we're not going to play the game, right? So those things, the more they work in harmony, the better. The more fun we have, the more likely we are to spend, etc., etc., right? So I was thinking about like some things, like small changes that I wonder how hard they would be, that I think would make things more fun. And health packs I don't think are really really paywalled thing anymore, right? Mr. Sacco-ish. Relevant-ish. I'm not, Star. Um, so I was thinking about it. We have boss battle now, right? Um, and the animation for winning puts people over the top ropes or losing, Royal Rumble style. I feel like Blitz, in theory, always was like a gauntlet match. That probably was like the original idea. But what it turned into was something not, right? I mean, Blitz tickets were paywalled. A lot of people spent to Blitz. Um, and I think those were like money things. Yep, they did call it Gauntlet Blitz, but I think little tweaks that would make it more fun is require a set of cards, like in particular healing cards. So like Batista Icon has his heal over time, Hurricane has leech gems. So don't require rarity so much as like healing cards, and don't have in between matches. Run it in like one go, meaning there's no like timeout, right? Like you don't go to another match. Like it's essentially like you're trying to survive like the old Survivor matches, but instead of a bunch of turns, you're just trying to beat everyone they throw at you. And the farther you go, the better the rewards. And so like you're trying to use a healing type guy that can recycle, but it's seamless. You're not always going out. Sort of like the tag team stip tours, but not exactly. I mean, something to make it more interesting, like a gauntlet match, right? Like let's echo wrestling a little more. I wouldn't think that would be too hard to tune. And then take, for example, like this is one thing, and I'm gonna bring up Supercard just because one thing they do really well is they have a very basic gameplay. I think everyone can agree it doesn't have near the depth that Champions does, right? Like if you played Supercard, the depth is not, it's not even equatable. They're not in the same comparison. However, what they do exceptionally well, and I'd love Champions to do more of this, is take that very simple base gameplay and build on top of it and add other game modes. So, for example, they have a Royal Rumble where you try and survive with your card, and it's like a Rumble match. It's seamless and that sort of thing. That kind of game mode with the base gameplay and Champions would be extremely cool. Would be a lot of fun. You know? Things like that. So, if you don't want to play the game, then, you know, like, why are we playing? Yeah, beat the clock. Yeah, something like that. Evolution. Just simple gameplay tweaks that would add, not necessarily grind, right? I don't necessarily mean grind bobs, but I want something that's a little bit different. Because the same, like Showdown, I mean, what is Showdown? It's just, it's kind of at this point kind of dumb when you think about it. Like, it's not, hey, Davey, how are you, buddy? It's just like grinding and stuff, but if I'm going to complain about it, I want to have a solution, right? Like, if I'm going to say Showdown is boring, do something else, well, what else are we going to do? This is the events we have, if that makes sense. So, like, I don't know how realistic it would be, but little simple tweaks or styles of matches, whether it's like we talked about a little bit with stipulation, when they had all the different stipulation modes creating special gems or something. Not necessarily that, but I want stuff, you know, that is more interesting and switches a little bit. They did, yeah, Scott. They had a Survivor Series, do a bunch of blue moves, things like that, but they never took it off the ground. So we always have the exact same, stip all the time. I don't know why, because variety is really the spice of life. Phil, Twitch is broken for some users right now. You can't stream. I'm assuming it's geolocation thing. It was during the beta too, Scott. They had a bunch of modes and they never made it out of beta. So I don't know how much of that has to do with they need to make make X amount of money, but I'm talking from an event perspective. That's one thing. Back to Supercard, they have like 12 or 15 different events and it rotates. So you're not just always doing the same event all the time. And I wouldn't think the base gameplay would be that hard to add new styles of events that were different and just have a rotation. That's more what I'm talking about, like in trying to bring some freshness to the game instead of like blah blah blah, another midweek blitz, blah 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 blah, right? So you aren't a fan of flavor, so surprised. Yeah, exactly. I just feel like some more variety. Like we literally we have just almost no variation of gameplay. We have Feud, which at the upper end, I don't know. I full disclosure, like I don't know the struggles everyone goes through in every game mode, right? Like realistically, Feud at the top anyway has literally become simply find the best 1 or 2 click solution you can and then have a promoter and a top line bonus. But I think a lot of us are at the point where like we say, why are we doing this? And like I'm close to skipping showdowns just in general. Yeah, change it up, RJ. Like let's have, I mean, heaven forbid, weekend and mid showdown takes a long time. You could throw almost any game mode out there and it's going to take less time, right? I mean, make Blitz more fun, make it interesting. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, so I'm trying to offer a solution to it too. I don't know how hard those tweaks would be, but I don't, Davey. I prefer champions because of the depth a ton. I can't obsess endless hours over Supercard, right? I mean, like there's a few little tweaks and things like that, but I mean, it's just playing the game, right? Like there's not a lot of whatever. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to use an example of why I think it would work. That's all, because it's really simple little changes is what I'm talking about, just to keep it a little bit fresh. Is more what I'm talking about, right? Like we can have like 1 feud a month, I guess, if people want it. I mean, they've shown they can do midweek boss battle, sort of. It ends up being glitchy, but sort of. You know. But let's have some more variety instead of always a midweek boss battle or showdown or whatever. Yeah, because I just want to have some fun, right? Let's have a Royal Rumble mode, even if it looks a little bit different. Once a month, it'll be fun to send people flying over the top rope, right? I mean, it can be almost the same sort of thing, but at least a little... Well, you know, just because one might be your favorite to do 90% of the time, Goldie, it doesn't hurt to change it up 10% of the time and throw a curveball out there. Am I right? Am I right? You know what I'm saying? So... Yeah, it's just whatever. It's a small thing, but it's a small thing, but I do think, like, what do you guys think? Do you think that's something that would make your gameplay, your game time more enjoyable? Yeah, Sensei, I get that. Hey, Darren, how are you? Why not? Why not? If it keeps you in the All Valley tournament, why not? But I think having different modes instead of the same repeating stuff all the time would be really great. Yeah. They need to fix boss battle, because that's the only thing where I really feel like I have much creativity anymore. I just don't feel like there's any, like, Feud is literally about trying to optimize so much that you can click one or two buttons with as many guys as possible. Real names confuse me too, right? And that's just not fun. Feud is optimization, and I don't want to do that twice a month and then click for 20 hours two buttons, which is essentially what it is. I loved Invasion, yeah. That's a sad thing, right, Evo? That's a sad thing. One thing that helps boss battle is if you're in the US, if you look where the servers originate, you don't want to join a European server. You're gonna lag more. I don't know that that's something that's completely out there. So, like, if you have one American player and 3 Europeans, you want to be on a European server, so only one lags the most, and vice versa. Yeah, in-game currency doesn't mean a lot, so yeah, it mean a lot these days. Yeah, then if you join a lobby in the US, Bo, you're definitely gonna suffer for sure. If possible, try and start your own lobby. Then you won't lag as much, but then the other people will, likely. Also, your device makes a difference as well, unfortunately. I don't know how good your device is, though. Maybe you have a great one for all I know. I'm just talking in general, not you specifically. But I do think the game needs some freshness at this point. And also, like, I guess they've had how many millions of downloads for Champions at this point? So, like, trying to regain old players, I would think you're not going to do that unless you offer something new, right? So I think, like, a freshen up of the game modes, add in a bunch, would bring back a lot of old players potentially, and that sort of thing. I think so, Phil. Benny, if sub perks ever go away, this build set with, like, all heart or Rhonda's jacket, I'd prefer all heart because green is her primary gem. I really, really like. Exactly, Evo, millions of deletes. 100%. So, I mean, like, I don't... Basically, like, new players, we're probably not going to get new players that, or very many new players that have never played or never heard of the game. So I think it's more at a, you know, what would get old players back, you know, like some kind of comeback bonus, and then changing a few things. Right, Goldie? That's another thing, too. Simple things, right? Like, just trainers you can't get. Like, I've said it before, and Scott knows about this. It's not like a great idea. It's just stealing something that Star Wars did. They have this Hypercrate bundle where $100 and you get, like, all of the old characters. So, like, $100 would get you all the characters from the first 2 years of Champions, like all of them, including, like, Stardust and Matt and Rizar and all that crap, because you're not marketing specifically. Yeah, just do, like, a huge bundle for every card, like, 2 years older, or if the game's been out 5 years, 3 years older, sort of thing, right? They're not making money on that older stuff anyway. And not like tough is good. No one's going to spend for them. But yeah, the Pokemon factor, Bob's, exactly. You can't tell me if they offered you, like, there's a lot of players that spend a lot of money, but if they, or even in, let's say you are a newer player, someone coming back, if they offered you a pack for $100 that gave you like 30 frickin' posters, people would be all over that. And for some people, it'd be a lot more than 30, right? Yeah, and that's not my original idea. That's just stealing it from other games. Yeah, Hall of Fame Sting, Goldie, there's a great example. He's a those coaches, when they get to tie at +2, are super, super useful. So these are just some things like, honestly, I kind of want to put together a list of things that might actually help. Um, and get more interest and buzz with newer players coming back and that sort of thing, and then help existing players sort of thing, and try and get it to the right people. RJ, a lot of that is right, like, so as we lose more and more small spenders, dolphins, then it becomes more and more heavy burden essentially on the whales, right? And then every time one whale goes away, has a new one been created? Probably not. So what happens to regain that monetary thing, right? Because there's a value to everything they do. If they don't make X amount, they can't stay in business. So right on, Swavey. So I kind of want to try and come up with, maybe with the community's help, um, how to do something like that. Yeah, unfortunately, Evo, I'm one of those people that has Hall of Fame Booker. I wouldn't care if they did another, the next Hall of Fame MLC, if they put Booker in the final milestone, so people who weren't playing then had a chance to get him. I would be a-okay with that. The people in this game that don't want other people to have things are terrible. Yeah, right, Sensei. And just trying to, so I actually feel like this is gonna sound weird. I feel like a lot of the game is catered to the free to play and the pay to play, right? And then the grinder and the low to medium spender doesn't get much for bang for their buck. What I mean is, you can play free on a lot of events and actually come away with some good stuff. Um, you can pay money and get away and come away with some amazing stuff, but the difference between what you get free and what you get spending $20 to $40 even a week is very minimal, often, like very minimal. A few exceptions, Backstage Pass gives you a decent chunk of things, but really $20 does not get you much in this game. So I feel like we kind of miss out from both perspectives, both from the enjoyment factor of a person spending $20 to $50 a week, and also Scopely from a business standpoint. And really trying to tie the two together where they meet in the middle, so it makes business sense, but also makes sense for the community to enjoy, is probably the best way to make stuff like that happen. And I'm trying to look at things from a realistic perspective of trying to maybe change the game slowly, a little bit at a time, because there are some encouraging things for sure, but if it doesn't make business sense, it won't go anywhere, as it shouldn't. I mean, they are a business. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to make it work from both ends. And anyone is welcome to disagree with me. I mean, like, obviously whales get huge benefit, and you could argue, though, that they don't get a lot of value for it. They seem to think so, because they spend a lot. But I feel like the low to mid spender gets... Yeah, Scott, here's a perfect example. And really, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, right? So, and I don't know what the fix is for that. Honestly, what's the fix to make $20 a week? Let's say like 50. Let's say 50. Let's say $20 to $100 a month. What's the fix to make that good, and then still not take away from what the top end gets by spending a bunch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because, so spend is always going to have an advantage. I'm okay with that. I can outwork most of them, spend smarter when I do spend, that sort of thing, right? Like, I'm fine with that. But but how to bridge that gap in the middle. Hey, Kashi, how are you? Sensei. Oh my gosh. I should know better, right? Beautiful. Let's see. I think I want to go macho. And yeah, for sure, Scott. Make the event points more meaningful in the backstage pass. The this is quotation marks, the free weekend item for the backstage pass. It's not free, you buy it. Maybe like quadruple the point value in it. Later, Bobs, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Maybe that would do it. Yes, RJ, that's what I'm talking about, right? Victor, Twitch is not usable for some people right now. I'm assuming it's West Coast people. I could be wrong. But it's been reported and they're looking into it. So I just decided to go live on YouTube to stream at my normal time. But I mean, like, I do. Yes, they didn't want Benny on Twitch. You know, like, you know what I mean, guys? Like, part of why I don't stream Champions daily is got nothing to do with you guys. It's just I wasn't having as much fun. And I don't want to stream it daily when there's a world of games out there. I'm not just talking, I play tons of games. You might see on Discord the last couple nights I'm playing Motorsport Manager till way late at night just because it's fun. I like video games, and I don't even like F1, and I'm playing a Motorsport Manager game because I like games. But I don't want to talk about champions every day because a lot of this stuff is just angry people, and it's hard to have fun with that. Yeah, Payne, you're going to want to join a Discord server or the Facebook groups and check out who's doing what. If you're yeah, Mid-Carter. If you're a grinder and you do your 1%, you have no problem finding a faction. It's just a matter of finding one that fits you. There's always factions looking, so it's just Discord or Facebook and reach out to the recruiting ones. Just not my server. If you have recruiting in a server, it brings a lot more drama with it, so my server is a no recruit zone. Dusty actually cycles pretty decently. See if we can get through this. I'm really close to Gable, so I want to see if we can recruit Gable on stream today. I should probably be doing the stupid showdown and the tours and stuff, but no problem, dude. No problem. You're welcome to join my server and not recruit, but ask for other places where you can recruit. Or look for factions and that sort of thing. So I bring enough drama myself, big facts. But also, like, the top of champions can be fairly stressful. It's probably getting close enough. What are we at? So I'm making some changes the end of this month too, to things I do in the game. I'll probably make official announcement next week sometime. I'm not quitting champions or anything like that. People keep asking me, like, I heard rumors you've retired from champions. I'm like, well, that's news to me. Just because I play and stream other games, this is not the first time. I actually streamed Ace way more than I streamed Supercard. Streamed it almost every night for a while, double dutying it. It's hard to keep up, though. Yeah, McMenemy, I am. No, Oh, right on, William. I'm not there yet. I'm getting close. Oh, I've already cut spending a ton, Nick the Kid. A ton. I mean, I got a lot of pin bar. Why not? Yeah, I'm not interested. I have enough other ones mid Carter that's not a strategy I decided to go with, but I get what you're saying. I mean, so the eye opener for me was even like I set a budget, right? And I have $50 a week I can spend on whatever. That's my entertainment screw around budget. Wife has the same. And for like 3 years, that's been champs. That's like $7,500 over 3 years. Now, granted, I would have likely wasted that on anything, but when you think about that in totality, there's a lot of stuff I would have rather done with it than have a digital character. So, like, I've started to spend. It's my goal to spend half of what I was on frivolous stuff and save the other half for stuff that I really want to do. Whether that's go somewhere with Mrs. Mherex or, you know, maybe buy a PlayStation 5, for example, because I like games. I'm not saying I will, I'm just throwing that out there as possibilities. Because ultimately, you end up getting the stuff a few months down the road anyway. Yeah, exactly, Goldie. Have a Canadian meetup, and we go get some poutine and talk about kittens. And then we go TP Gerson's house. Yeah. Zombie time, right? I need to save for January in case there's a Hall of Fame Mick Foley. Also, in the most plutonic way possible, I love Beth Phoenix. If you didn't watch Raw, you need to watch it. She's a freaking Valkyrie. Patrick, yes, at times. I absolutely still have a blast at times on Champions, but not as much fun as I used to. Because, like I was saying about Feud, it's literally about optimizing to the point of boredom where you essentially become a 2-click or 1-click robot monkey. And that's not fun. And unfortunately, Feud is the half of the events in this game. So I'm changing kind of how I build my roster, how I play the game, things like that, because Feud isn't fun for me. Now, that being said, last Feud, when I didn't care about chasing a war score leaderboard, because I've decided to quit doing that because it's not worth the time, was the most fun I've had feuding in probably a year. Because I was just using whoever. I mean, I won with Powerhouse Roman. I won with Boiler Room Mankind. Was an absolute joy to play. I think I was like laughing giddily a few times. Brought him back to life multiple times to kick out of a pin and then win. Just doing stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna get back to doing that as opposed, because the leaderboard chasing is, like I said, it's just optimization, and it's not. You're not even so. As someone who's chased leaderboard, got on leaderboard, can get a really high feud score, you're not a good player if you can do that. That does not make you a good player. It means you have good cards, it means you have a top line bonus, it means you have promoters, and it means you can really boringly click mindlessly for a ton of time. You're not... The good part is setting up your lineup. It doesn't make you a good player. You're doing nothing special. You're literally clicking the same buttons over and over because you don't get beat. You don't lose. There's like no chance of losing. On the outside, rare occasion you run into someone who's got a really good defense. Crazy, you use an MP down prop, and then you don't lose. Or an MP up. That's the big swerve. So, like, it's just... There's no truly competitive game mode in this game. If anyone wants you to believe it's competitive, it's not. it still becomes it's you have the better, like you spent essentially to get the line bonus, or you know, promoters isn't spending. At this point, everyone could easily have them all. I'm still missing Undertaker because I'm lazy. But yeah, Warrior is super fun. The clothesline animation's amazing. So I think part of the problem to you guys is like, and this is maybe some of my own fault too. I mean, I do previews with Feud builds and that sort of thing to show you realistic builds, but I think a lot of what you hear, both from like whether it's faction leaders or YouTubers or people in general, is you need to completely optimize your roster and always be like chasing for that next Feud superstar, and anything less than that isn't fun. When really that's not the fun. Fun is kind of making it work. Also, Gav, yes, how are you? Twitch was down today for me, and a bunch of others, so I just figured I'd go live on YouTube. Nice, Vic, you're ahead of me. Speaking of, let's see exactly where I'm at, because I need to claim them, buy them today. I think I haven't done that yet. I want to say I'm 16 or 1500 away. But yeah, like, so, I mean, like, I don't want to play an event all weekend that I don't find fun. Twitch is actually way easier to stream on Generations with a lot more options, but I don't mind. I started on YouTube, so I definitely don't mind it, but like we don't have emotes or that kind of stuff, and you can customize it more. To be fair, I don't do a lot of that anyway. I'm a pretty boring streamer. People aren't watching me for bells and whistles and flash, that's for sure. Wrong streamer for that kind of stuff, right? Not this. This is what I want. Collection. Yeah, I'm 1595 away. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Evander? Is that how you say that? Bulgaria. That's one thing that's really cool about this game, is it's very global. I think that's awesome. Yeah, Generations, right? So, I don't know. I have a lot of weird ideas about the game, and yes, that's for the fans only. Absolutely, Southside. And the weirdest idea is I want it to be fun. So, I don't know. I guess I'm crazy. Oh, that was a good crack. I got a little bit of a headache today. Are there emotes on YouTube? Is that new? Can I add custom ones? Maybe it's new. It's not like I haven't streamed on YouTube in like what? Oops, I hid my chat. How do I get back to that? Crap. If you're watching a live stream, how do you pull the chat up? Do I just reload? I'm gonna reload my browser. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Hey, it's back. Okay. Daniel, there's some good ones out there. I'd highly recommend Goldie. She is not over the top, crazy, doesn't have an annoying voice, you can understand her, and also is very good about using normal trainers and stuff. So if you like my style, you most likely will also like Goldie's style, as we are pretty similar in that regard as far as how we go about videos and stuff. Davey is very, very entertaining, and you never know what you're gonna get. Love Davey. I mean, don't need to... Yeah. Actually, the first time I heard about Goldie, someone is like, hey, there's somebody that makes videos. And basically they're like a female version of you. That's how I heard about her. And I'm like, oh, I'll go watch this Dango series. I love Dango. Yep. And that's how I heard about Goldie. And I was like, hey, these are really good videos. I screw up a lot, 2 generations, like 100%. When I'm talking, my gameplay is not perfection. If you see One True King around, just ask him. He says I owe him ER bills from face palming so much. Yeah, and then you stole my wife. The rest is her story. I make gameplay errors a ton. I'm way better, I think, at Big Papa quit the game, putting undo. I'm pretty sure I can read what he said to the faction. I don't think he'd have an issue with that. Basically, spending was putting too much strain on his family. So, and for some people, it's easier to step away than it is to stop spending. Which I get. I've had multiple friends that couldn't stop spending that had to quit. I'm not saying that's why he did. That's his own deal, not mine. But I have had multiple friends that weren't able to quit spending that I actually, like, as much, like, they couldn't tone it down. I actually have helped several friends who were going to quit start a plan that helps them not to spend as much and still get stuff out of the game. Because they were just going to quit, and I'm like, well, you know, you can actually still have a lot of fun and not spend a ton. It is possible. Sort of like AA for spenders. But for a lot of... So, gacha games... hey, Wilpus, how are you? Baby Ice? Raw was amazing. Gearite, it won't work. Tried multiple times. He will spend instead of play. Even if he doesn't want it. But gacha games, you get a dopamine rush when you pull for cards. It's very similar to gambling. In fact, it is. Just not for money. And, you know, the odds are the odds. If you look at the odds, I mean, you're going to lose. It's really simple math. You're going to lose. I mean, we've proven it. It's been proven thousands and thousands of times. You 1% chance, 1 out of 100 to get one of these. How many are in there? What is that, like 15 options? So even if they were all weighted the same, which they're not, you would have to pull 100 pulls 15 times to get each one. Yeah, Evo, you sucked at it. Like, seriously sucked at it. No offense. So, but people will be like, nope, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And so you're telling me there's a chance. and that's the problem. It's the dopamine rush. I'm gonna win this time. I'm gonna get it this time, etc., etc. And nothing wrong with that if it's controlled. If it doesn't hurt you. Yes and no, Rosmerto. It's much easier to compete with this roster now, with this amount of superstars owned. Really, what I've had some friends do that's really, yes, if it's expendable, if it doesn't hurt you, go for it, right? But we all know people spend outside their means way more than they do. You shouldn't, if you have to hide it, you have to hide it from your partner, something's wrong. If you have to put it on a credit card because you can't afford it, that's not disposable income. Be responsible, folks. That's what I'm here to tell you. Also, Baby Ice, Raw was amazing. That pop for that guy. And then Beth at the end. Oh, she's a Valkyrie. I love her. She's amazing. I wish she wrestled full time. She's my all-time favorite lady. Just saying. Yes, SMRT. I am so smart. I'm spending smart. SMRT. So yeah. I know, that was crazy. I would have thought a couple weeks ago if he was gonna. That was freaking amazing. Such a good pop. Wow, I'm stoked. I'm trying to be somewhat generic because people might not have seen Raw yet still, but man, woo, woo. Triple H, he's killing it. He's killing it. 100% Goldie, like Edge at the Rumble. So, Evo, I can say this to you because, you know, we're friends and I know you don't care. I feel like your addiction is to getting the card, the Pokemon factor. Not in maxing events like a lot of people, not in being a leaderboard chaser like a lot of people, not in like getting some kind of recognition out of the game that some people care about at the top. You don't give two F's about any of that. You just want all the cards, right? Like, so, oh, come on. Cascaded right into that. Rude. At least we loaded the sub. You totally don't need them all. And you know you don't, but you don't care. No, I don't really care about changing your name in game. I don't think that's too big a deal on the grand scheme of things. I mean, like, then people would just change it all the time to be dumb. Maybe limit it to once a year, then sure. But people will change it all the time to be dumb. Also, if you are going to spend big, the way I would do it is spend big, wait 6 months for you to be missing a bunch of cards in the loot, then spend big again if you actually care about that crap. Because the more cards you have, the worse your odds are, and the bigger waste your money is. It is. It's about having the trainers, really, right? Like, one thing I found, especially with skill plates, is don't rush to get them, because in 3 months you're probably getting them for free if you're in a decent faction. I'm sorry, that's the wrong way of saying that, because that's not true. If you're in a top ranked faction, or if you have a strong solo roster, most plates 2-3 months you get for free or very cheap. Thanks, Goldie. A faction that maxes events. Because that is definitely not my definition of a good faction. And I make a mistake when I say that. But plates, very much. Yeah, Southside. It's not that. Like, I just don't want to be a part of the problem. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a part of the problem. Right? From Disip? It's Throwback Wednesday, apparently. Twitch was being persnickety, so I just said screw it. So to me, a good faction is someplace... oh, we both agree Diablo is fine and insane at the same time. So, Diablo Immortal, basically, you just buy the monthly pass, and there really isn't much incentive to spend. The only incentive is if you want to be completely broken in their stupid PvP that doesn't matter. And then you have to spend tens to hundreds of thousands a month. And then it is so stupid. Like, literally, I've seen those Uber whales in there go in. And they will literally go like 30-0 in a battleground. You can have your whole team attack them and they won't die. So really, it's a non-factor. It's only a problem if you have no self-control and the only reason you're playing Diablo is to have a massive EPeen boner. Otherwise, it's not a problem at all. The monthly pass is way more than enough. So I actually think they have a pretty good spending model. My problem is that they limit grinders on simple things like EXP and gems. That part is really dumb. But it doesn't have much to do with spending. I'm not talking even about the crazy gems. I'm talking about like the strength, dexterity ones. She's like 170 Paragon. I stopped at 78. She's like 170 and stuff. And she has to she's down to like 25% net EXP gain and stuff. Yeah, so a faction needs to fit you. That's different for everyone. I made a video on that a long time ago. Needs to fit your goals. The full disclosure, the top end of champions really disgusts me at this point, and I'll probably talk more about that in a video in the next couple of months, when everything is like ironed out. A lot of it's being fixed. Some of it has been fixed. There's more changes for me personally, but the top end of champions is this, and I'm not talking. This is not talking Scopely. This is talking the top end community, not one faction, not one player. All factions, but not every player in every top faction, if that makes sense. Top ranked. When I say top, I mean top ranked. Just the top end of the game is really gross. A lot of ego, a lot of drama, insane amount of selfishness from spenders, non-spenders. There's also a lot of good too. But it's very easy to get caught up in the exactly, Southside. It's very easy to get caught up in the trying to keep up mentality. Once you get into a top faction, everyone thinks they need everything, and it's like it propagates itself, right? Like, because you literally don't need everything. And if you're like me and you're trying to tone that down, it's very difficult to be involved with a lot of people that want everything, because then you really feel like you're missing out. And it makes it, you know, and at the same token, it feeds into that and makes it really easy to want more, because it's feeding into that mentality. And it's not just that mentality. There's a lot of people in this game that would trip their mother for an advantage in Feud or Showdown, and just there's stuff that goes on. Yes, Evo. And at this point, I know too much, and I'm just not interested anymore. I quit chasing Feud leaderboards. There's multiple reasons. Like I said, I think at some point I will do a video, but I only really want to do stuff if it benefits the game and helps players and the game in general, right? Like, there's no point if it doesn't help anything. I want a better game, and a lot of stuff's being done, I think, to help make it a better game. I just hope it's enough, soon enough for enough people. Because I do love this game. I never thought at 40 plus years old I'd start streaming, I'd make videos. This is all stuff that I wanted to do my whole life, but I grew up a dumb country kid that was farming, hunting, all that stuff, not a techie guy. And I didn't think I'd ever do anything like I have. So champs and the community in general have given me a lot. So there's a lot about this game that I love. There's stuff I hate too. But it's given me a lot. So I want it to do well. And by well, I mean the game and the community overall. Scopely needs to do well to keep the game going, right? But I care about the community. Same time, I do want the game, when it's worth it, when it has good value, when people are having fun. I definitely want Scopely to do well in those cases. For sure, when it's not, I'm like, oh, this is so frustrating, because there's so much to love about this game, and sometimes the issues make it so you can't even enjoy it. And I just want there to be less of those. I don't know if any of that makes sense. There's a lot of stuff I don't think a lot of people know. And like Evo said there, if you ever really like talk, there's a few people you can talk to, and they might tell you. Not all of it's my stuff to share, because it's not firsthand knowledge. Necessarily on all counts, right? So a lot of it's just what you hear from friends or other players. but it's rough, man. Let's see where we're at on Gable shards. Also, I think I have a bag to open. Come on, big money. Big money. We're getting super close to Master Gable. Today would be great. If not today, I think it's tomorrow. That's not good. Yes. Okay, so 82 away. 82 shards away. I don't think I'm finding them today. Let's take a look. Huge what I consider my community, Rosmerto, the people that hang out in my Discord on streams and stuff, I think is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The top end it can be really disgusting. Drama, backstabbing, people will spend to keep other people from getting stuff. It's just ridiculous. Evo alluded to it a little bit. People will freak out if they put Booker T in the loot because he was supposed to ever only be able to be earned one time. And over my dead body, if somebody else can have a card I have, you know, they want to keep everyone from getting anything. And I just don't get that mentality, man. I don't understand it. It bothers me. Okay, so I can get 15 there. 15 there. TP I want to hold off on because I'm going to put it into Gable. Honestly, the way I've got most of them, Southside, this. Because I have Tapjoy cash, although that's been dwindling, I max this all the time. Macho Man gear, same thing. People freak out about Macho Man gear. Oh, there they are. Okay, we're gonna get Gable today. We're doing it. We're gonna do it on stream. What are the points for this today? Yeah, because of the cash spend portion, I maxed all of them. And let's get do I want to spend 20 of these to save 2,000 cash? Probably. And then Stip Tour today. Let's get the Stip Tour done. Indeed, Patrick, Master Gable. And then tomorrow's coin event, I'll put all of it into Gable. But I'll unlock him on stream today. We found the way. This is the way. And I'll max the TP event today, putting TP into him. This is the way. They just want their parents to love them. Honestly, so this probably won't surprise most of you guys. I know it's usually more fun on Twitch for other people. I actually prefer YouTube because it's way less busy. The alerts are cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to get subs and bits and all that stuff. But this is so much more my pace. Like, just low-key, hanging out, no distractions. You guys know how I feel about distractions, giveaways, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's weird. It's probably less fun for you guys. But it's way more fun for me. No, today is just because Twitch is down. I've up. It's not up. Oh, Southside, I love you. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, Stip Tour. Green. Didn't we just get somebody that can make green? Is there a newer dude that can make green? A newer male? Yeah, Sensei, you did. Don't worry. Hello, Lord Evil. How are you? I've been just doing this with other stuff besides KO because I can. Oh, here's the new fun thing to do. Here's the new fun thing. Yeah, me too, RJ. Hey, Richie, how are you? No, not you. Who do I want? I want this. That's what I do. It doesn't work as good as KO, but it's fun. Right? I haven't even started the Showdown evolution. I care more about getting Master Gable. I really would love to do something with video games full time, but I don't know that I can ever. Well, I know with champs I can never get close, and I don't know if I can spend as much time as I would need to, or I'm good enough. Also, that's is also a thing. Good enough streamer where that's even a reality anyway. But it would be fun. Crap. Okay, I can just make that work. It would be fun to do that, but I can't ever see it becoming reality, so I probably don't care as much as I used to about that. It's not impossible, no. I just don't know that I can put the time in right now, Rosmerto, that I would need to, because you basically need to put more than full-time effort in to get there. Oh, right on. What do you mean by that, Phil? You can watch on YouTube, on Twitch, you can bring the stream with you? I don't know what that means. Gotcha, Evo. So this works pretty well until somebody blows the board up, because you can set up so he can just keep cycling his crap. And as you see, even though it's green... Goldie! Buddy, how are you, man? Welcome in! And 2 of these will be enough, and then I can just swipe it. Ah, got you, Goldie. Twitch is definitely way more proficient at streaming, for sure. And they allow... yeah, it's not working today for me and other users, but not working today for me. Why do I care? I'm just going to click swipe after this. Why do I care? It's not like I'm trying to leaderboard. It's just an excuse to use the Boyhood Idol, so I can max it fast. Yeah, right on, Sensei. So here's the thing. Coins don't matter. I'm just gonna leave fodder defense in the whole time and then tank my notoriety, and I'm just gonna win it all against low-level people. I'm not... Screw that. Like, I'm not fighting 6 stars. Those guys can go lay an egg. F that noise. I have way more Showdown coins than I know what to do with anyway till they put 6-star tokens in there, and then I won't be able to afford them anyway because there'll be 20 million Showdown coins. And I won't even be able to buy one, so I'm not stressed about it. Life's too short. Oh, I should probably check. I don't think I set my defense. I'm sure it's auto set quite high. After this match, I'll go set it before I forget. I am gonna probably get a migraine today. I'm not happy. Why am I doing this? I'm just swiping. I don't care. No swiping, swiper. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. Not bad. 66 people on the YouTubes after not streaming on YouTube for like, what? 5 million years? It is, Brandy. It 100% is. It's really fun with KO, Goat. It's not hard to be the king when you're the only one, Lord Evil. I've always said that. In the land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. Right on, Resmerto. Yeah, 12 matches each era. Or you can just do both eras, 2 separate eras at the same time. Although you get a bonus with the same era, so... But I might just use, like, HBK acro and one-click stuff. Make sure... Oh, yeah, let me lower my defense before I forget. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be something like that, since they're both maxed on levels. No, wrong one. Can I do anything funny with this? There's no ECW in here for that. Sad. If I had a low John Cena, I'd put John in there. That would be funny. But I don't. Did I buy my Showdown stuff today? I did not. No, wrong one. Oh well. The other tech I want. This one. Goldie, you didn't think that was funny? Come on. How about Daniel Bryan and Brie then? Hold on. Let me do Daniel Bryan and Brie. That better? I think I have a fairly unleveled Brie. Daniel and Nikki would be funnier. Wrong twin. Yeah, and I get them mixed up all the time. They always use their twin magic on me. I've seen Woods and Page a lot. That one wouldn't be original. Also, not sure I approve of that one. Icon Seth and Becky, that's a good one. Volkov and Lana. Bobby and Lana. I think I've seen Bobby and Lana. I wonder if I can get enough on one turn. Just be done with it. I should put Bree in, and then I know I could. I think. I say no like I know for certain, right? I don't know for sure. I'm full of crap. Don't listen to me. Macho and Stephanie? I could put my 6-star Macho in. And everyone will be like, no, it's 6-star. And then he won't have trainers or anything and they can kill him. And he doesn't have a ton of hit points because he's not leveled. Oh yeah, we're doing it. We are doing it. That's funny. He won't hurt the community at all and it'll be funny AF. Macho's going in. This is great. This is great. Can I get enough? I think this will be enough. No! I need to quit screwing around, or I'm not going to max it. It's so close. This choose move will definitely do it. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from Vince every way, shape, or form as much as I can. I would put Mick Foley in, but all of them are way too leveled. I even took Showboat to 5-star now. Six-star Macho is going to be really funny because people are going to be like, oh, he's super leveled if they don't look. And then if they look, they'll be like, oh, he has no trainers. He's only got 200,000 health. I don't think he even has that much. This will be great. It'll be hilarious. I can't wait for someone to post. Mherex said to lower his showdown defense, but he didn't lower his. It'll be all over. And then it'll be like, bruh, have you looked at him? Huh? Bruh? Dude, bro. Bro, dude. I'm gonna do the biggest sin ever when sorting your roster. Ugh, by rarity, who does that? How much stats does he have? Ah, even at only this level, he's got 5 million health. I can't do that. Well, if he can't kill you, but that's so much health. Dang it! Dang it, Janet! That would have been hype. Lame. Lame. Ooh. We need an Alpha Academy lady, so Gable has a link. Or an Olympian. Is there any Olympians that I don't know about? Rhonda, right? Didn't Rhonda win an Olympic medal? In judo or something? Maybe she didn't. Yeah, perfect. Olympians. Go Olympians. I thought she did. Thanks, Goldie. Right on, Elliot. I am a Kurt Angle hater. Gable is the real American hero. Where's Tiffany Stratton at? We need her. I don't think she was actually in the Olympics, though. No, we don't. That is my go-to reference, recognize, when everyone talks about the glory days of the Attitude Era and how it was the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, you guys realize they had some of the dumbest storylines ever, right? And they're like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? It was great. I'm like, really? Mark Henry and Mae Young had a child and it was a plastic hand? Evo, it's a resource issue. It's 100% a resource issue. Salad, get out of here. It is not a skill issue. I am not putting resources in. Anonymous, I was told I could say on my champion stream on Monday, and then I totally forgot. I was told I was allowed to say that the new character would indeed be a new character. It's someone not in the game yet. So there's that. That's all I know. So my guess, I'm going to guess female, and I'm going to guess Dewdrop or Shotzi because they've been on the roster for a long time and don't have a poster yet. So I'm going to guess Dewdrop and Shotzi. Hey, Joseph, how are you? If it's a queen, then it's probably Charmel, right? Or Zelina. Zelina would make sense too, I guess. Yeah, I saw a lot of people posting Zelina stuff. Yeah, dude, from way back when I started streaming. You were one of the people that was on the streams a lot, like way back in the day. It's been a minute, right? Okay, so man, I know people love Mandy Rose. I feel like I'm like the only person on the planet that thinks she's absolutely terrible. She's terrible in the ring and her promos suck, and I do not want her on the main roster at all. I don't know why, like, but yeah. Right on, Joseph. I mean, really, yeah, I don't care what you look like when you wrestle. I care if you can wrestle. So I'd honestly love to see Io. As out of all of them we've talked about, I think she's the most skilled in the ring, and she's like, there's not a lot of lady luchadors, and that's basically what she is. Um, she's freaking amazing, and I kind of feel like one of a kind. So I would love to see Io. I'm not a Zelina fan so much, so I actually really like Dewdrop a lot. So I would love a Dewdrop. I love Bailey. She's such a good heel. Such a good heel. Pretty amazing heel, actually. I mean, that's cool. We all like who we like, right? That's what's part of what's awesome with wrestling. Like, I love Baron Corbin. Not because I like him, like watching him or anything. Like, he's super annoying. And that's why I love him. He's great at getting heat and putting the good guys over, and he's a safe worker. So like I respect everything he does, and he makes a good portion of the show for me, right? Like super good. You just want to punch him in the face, and he's not a douchebag like Austin Theory is. So he just is good at acting like a douchebag. So like I really like Corbin, even if I don't like him, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's crazy safe worker. I mean, like his Deep Six is a great signature. End of Days is a great finisher. He works programs with anyone, literally. I mean, he pretty much has always done everything they ask him to, so a lot of respect there. I feel like he's kind of like an more old school. Yeah, Miz is also like, you think about what Miz has done in his career, he's for sure instant Hall of Famer. I mean, like, so good at playing the heel. Absolutely, Goldie. Oh, Gable and KO, yeah, they're so underrated workers on the main roster. Gable, KO, and Sammy are like at the top of the list. They're all, I think he is Goldie. And what, like 11 or 12 intercontinental ones, tag titles with a bajillion different people. Always relevant. Doesn't need a title to be relevant. Oh, I'm sure, Baby Ice, and the Sammy face turn will come eventually. Even though I love Sammy as a heel. Holy crap, is he good as a heel? But I think that comes eventually too. But you want to know what I think happens? I think they flip KO face for a while, especially with Cody being out. Cody comes back, KO flips heel, Sammy flips face, then KO and Sammy can work program on the main roster that they'll kill, like they have everywhere else they've been. And then that sort of thing, right? Like, and then there's right now with Cody out and Orton out, there's kind of a face shortage, I think. Probably part of why they brought who they brought back, I would imagine, and he obviously flipped face. I'm trying not to do spoilers. But Triple H knows how to book. I mean, when was the last time you watched Raw and SmackDown and you felt like every single match matters. Like there's something worth watching, there's something happening. Most of the time you're just like, I could skip this one. 1% chance. Actually, not 1%. Is it 40 pulls or 55? You get a featured, so 1 in 40 gives you a featured, and there's shards in there. So I'm saying you have about 1 chance in 5. I'm gonna go with 1 in 5. Ziggler's another great worker, actually. He's like HBK light. Super good worker. Wrestling has been really good, Rismerto, since Triple H and Steph took over. Really good. He really does, Jared. Miz is so good. Really excellent heel. Really excellent heel. Not a flashy worker, not like amazing, but solid and safe, which is important. And he's had a lot of good matches. You know, who I would love them to bring Damian Sandow back. I love that guy. I love his gimmicks. I love all of it. I don't care what he does in the ring. He's so entertaining out of it. I don't care. He's like R-Truth to me. He is winning every match, Goldie, but I don't feel like it's boring because I really feel like him and Heyman are always entertaining when they're talking. And the honorary Oos stuff with Sammy is just gold. My dogs. What is up? Like, Sammy is so good as honorary Oos. So good. Like, legitimately, I could watch... Like, Sammy, he almost doesn't even need to talk at this point. It just kills me. He's so freaking good with Roman and what's going on. Oh my gosh, recognize. Sandow could be, yes, he could be Elron or Elias. That would be amazing. Yeah, he shouldn't have both straps, Goat. That's too much. And I'm looking for, if they make him lose right, they will make someone's career. Whoever beats him is basically like guaranteed to be like a made man. And I think it would be amazing. Absolutely amazing, whoever beats Roman. Like, so I think what they need to do and what likely will happen is Karrion Kross gets in a 3-way, and then either Drew beats Karrion, or more likely Karrion beats Drew. Heyman does Heyman stuff, and Roman keeps one strap without losing. I think that's what happens. So Heyman can be Weasley. That'll be great. They can get a lot of mileage out of that. Kross gets what happened to him when he got brought up is completely taken away. And just the way he came, I'm not a Kross fan at all, but the way he came back and the way he's been booked has been like spot on perfect. His music hits, and I get like goosebumps to see what's going to happen. Is he going to come out? Is he going to attack someone? Is Scarlett going to talk? And I don't even like him, but it's super entertaining. Yes, exactly. Lawyer Heyman. And they can get all these angles out of this. No, Roman won't lose. They'll make it a 3-way. Drew will get pinned. So Roman doesn't lose, and that keeps the mystique there. And then I don't think Kross is the right guy to beat Roman. So my take on it, what would be amazing, is Cody doesn't need the win, but that would be a great matchup. Family versus family, Rhodes versus the how do you say it? Is it Fatau? I probably said that wrong. Family or the Anoa'i legacy, whichever. I don't know which one Roman is, to be honest. I think they're both kind of the same, right? Maybe? I don't know. I should. NOI? Okay. And then, but Braun Breaker, it would make him forever. And I don't know if Braun needs it either because he's so explosive and it's freaking, it's crazy. He's not ready, but he's ready at the same time. He's raw, but it doesn't matter. He's so explosive, and he there's no way he won't be a star for. He's the next megastar, I think. Like he's the next over guy forever. Like Cena, maybe not over. Like Cena, you could argue wasn't always over, but the next big guy, like Roman. I think it's Braun. Like there's something special about him. Plus he's a Steiner, right? And like, it's crazy for how short he's been wrestling, how good he is. That would be amazing, Baby Ice. That would be amazing. He's special when he moves in that ring. I feel like that he's kind of gonna be one of those guys that ends up on another level for when he puts everything together. But we'll see. But that would be really cool. Or some, like, I would have said Big E before he got hurt because I love Big E and that would have made him forever. And I think he's amazing and super strong and a great guy, super entertaining and charismatic. So I would have said Big E before he got hurt. Would be another great one for Roman to lose to. But whoever they do, I want it to mean something because it has the potential to, yeah, he talks like Scott and he looks like Rick. he's a beautiful human, Goldie, and man is he strong. Jeez. It seriously is. I like the whole Dexter Loomis stuff is great too. Have I seen Don J's new avatar? I talked to him today. What did he do to it? I have. Big E doing the splits. I love it. I blew it up. But yeah, Big E is a beautiful human being. I'm so sad. I hope he can come back. There's a ton of stuff going on. Like, I think there's so many storylines going on. We've only scratched the surface. Like, it's just going to get better and better and better. And based on NXT, you know Triple H loves his factions. Like, I mean, whoo, I love factions too. And there is so many possible amazing factions. Oh, cannot wait. I did watch NXT this week. Raw and SmackDown have been so good that I've had to watch NXT too because I want to see who's coming up. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, see if I want to talent up any Hall of Fame. I did not ugly cry. No, I did not ugly cry. It's really good though. Hall of Fame. It's so I've been watching it because I wanted to see the Solo Sikoa. He would be a great addition to the bloodline. Braun Breaker, super great. Frickin' Ivy Nile. Holy crap. I'd never seen her. Wow. She's a brick frickin' house and a heck of a striker from what I saw. And then shockingly, I expected to hate the Creed brothers because they look corn-fed and kind of stupid. They're like Steiner light. Really, really liked the Creed brothers a lot. That was shocking to me. Big fan of them. It is, Aaron. It really is. Absolutely, Jared. So I really like the Creed brothers. Agreed. I want to get like Triple H and Steph in together on some stuff too. Doesn't need to be a lot, but I just want to see them working together, doing some angle. Even though Triple H is retired, maybe he's not retired, like in-ring retired, but you know. I think, okay, this is 10 of them. Let's just do it. That gives me 1,000. We'll save some in-game cash. Because my talent up is going to be taking Gable to 6-star. Hopefully I have him 5-star goldish before that. But that's 1,000 points. And then we'll spend some cash on not exciting stuff to unlock Master Gable. So, honestly, my favorite WrestleMania moment is the Yes movement finally culminating at WrestleMania. And everything, like, I honestly didn't think he would ever get the title. And then beating everyone he did that way and stuff, that was just, that's when wrestling gets it right. Amazing storytelling. And you had the fans in on it, on so much of it too. Like, you just can't even imagine that happens. I would say, so I hadn't watched wrestling for like over a decade. And my buddy told me when I came back to watching, what I needed to do was start and watch the Yes movement. So I went back and watched every like Raw, SmackDown for the whole Yes movement leading up to WrestleMania. Did it in like a month or two. And it was so good. And then he said what I needed to do was watch the Cruiserweight Classic. And then he gave me what pay-per-view to start with to watch the DIY love story unfold from beginning to end. And I just watched all the NXT pay-per-views and watched the DIY era unfold. And I became, I fell in love with Gargano and Ciampa and NXT. It was incredible. Incredible. Yeah, a non-wrestling member, Evo, would be great. Mine too. I think, other than the Rockers, but that's just because the story is so much better, though. I don't know. It's them and the Rockers for me. DIY and the Rockers for me. Team Hell No was amazing too. So funny. Where is this? It's in competitions. Here we go. Midnight Express, right on. I can respect that. All right, how much we got to spend on this heat wave thing? Not heat wave. One wave or another. 18K cash. Where are we going to use it? Well, probably the very boring and super not sexy thing that I always spend my cash on these days. That would be awesome. I would be good with the Mae Young Classic. Definitely not pulls, Jared. That's just a waste of my cash, my man. You want to know what almost all my cash goes for? Right here. Notice the max of 99,999. Look at how many of these, what is that, 800 and some? 879 times I've bought this? Is that what that is? How much is 879 times 500? That's a lot of cash. 879 times 500. That's 439,000 in Tapjoy cash on strap parts. You're not wrong, Jared. Oh, come on, McMenemy. Come on, man. That's hurtful. Why you gotta be like that? No, so I'd had my phone over a year ago, so I reset my advertising ID. It's the same thing as getting a new phone, and it gave me the Raid Shadow Legend one for like 140k cash that I've been working off of. So I'll after this is the last one I'm doing this month, I think. I don't think I'll do next week's, but I've stretched it a very long time. So it was like, what, 60 bucks or 40 bucks for 140 or 150,000 cash it was? Something like that. Maybe 60 at the most. Yes, Mid-Carter. Legitimately, Showdown coins get you nothing. I talked about this earlier. I figured it would happen. I'm gonna have to waste time tanking to get back to low notoriety. Literally, there's no reason. Don't be a butthead. You get nothing. There's literally no reason. Lower your defense, everybody. Even if you're... It's just not... Don't do it. Right? You could get 200 of that back when you sell it all on eBay. Oh. My favorite Rumble moment's got to be Edge coming back. That was super cool. Such a surprise, too. Indeed. So I actually got, and I don't think it's paying out right currently. I'll check. I got this Vikings Tapjoy, and it's not really hard, but it's not bad. I'm not having fun doing it, so there's that. It is kind of weird, though. There's some weird parts in it. I'm not really a fan of when they bring, like, romancing into games, like that kind of thing, but whatever. You have your kids, you basically marry off, and then you link them to your Viking warriors and they get better stats. So that part's kind of weird. Not my style, but the rest of it's pretty cool. Last time I played when it was a really good Tapjoy, it was called Trading Legends. Favorite trickster in the game is Boiler Room Mankind. Which, was that 1,000 purple TP that I got there? Yeah! Oh yeah! Winning! Hold on. Is that Gable? Yes! Master Gable, here we go. I've been waiting all month for this moment. Gable, it's just you and me, buddy. You and me and 70 other people on Twitch. We're gonna consummate our relationship right here. I've been waiting for you, and now you're mine. And you guys can't clip this. Ha! Shoosh! Why does he have his old towel, though? But shoosh! I am not YOLOing him right now. I will put a bunch of levels into him tomorrow. We're going to equip his strap today. He's going to go 6-star on talent up. I know, I don't have to worry about anyone clipping it. We're on YouTube. I can say whatever I want. We need to put a strap on him. Where's his strap on? Ah, you can't clip it. Y'all suck. What do you think about that? That's right. Unclippable. I can say whatever I want. You can't clip it. You can't clip it. Ha 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 ha. This is truly what it feels like to be invincible. I may have already unlocked his strap. May have. Because I don't have a 50%er. Because Scopely hates me. And Trivia hates me. There's not a clip button. Nice try, Southside, although I did look. Not that I could find it, even if I knew it. Oh my gosh, there's a clip button. Are you kidding me? Piss off, YouTube. Southside, why did you ruin my day? Oh my gosh. It is right there. This is awkward. This is not good. This is very not good. How is I running him? What was this? He got a choose move or something somewhere? Yeah, this way. That's how I run him. That's right. I need to go watch my video. Yeah, I don't think anyone knows how to clip on YouTube. No. Thanks for ruining it, Southside. Oh my gosh, McMenemy. This is what I think about that BS you just said. Well, let's hear what it says. I hate you, McMenemy. I'm clipping it. We're on YouTube. I can say whatever I want. We need to put a strap on him. Where's his strap on? Ah, you can't clip it. Y'all suck. What do you think about that? That's from clipping it. We're on YouTube. I can say whatever I want. This is awkward. Strap on him. Where's his strap on? Ah, you can't clip it. Y'all suck. Game, set, match, McMenemy. Game, set, match, McMenemy. That really is classic Mherex, isn't it? Like, if I had $1 for every time I said something stupid on stream, I could be a professional streamer. Yeah. I went from feeling invincible to feeling like, Drake Maverick. Indeed, content. Woo. I love you, Gable. Yeah, Martin, or every time I do a face palming moment for you, true. Either one of those. Every time I cascade from my own fault, because plenty are my own fault. Now, that being said, I do cascade a bunch even when it's not my own fault, but a bunch are my own fault. Every time I say it's a sure thing, they kick out 100%. I bet she get. You know what's funny about Spaceballs versus Merito? I was such an innocent kid. I think the first time I watched that, I was like 13 years old. 14 years old. And I'm watching it. And it was the line where he catches and he's like, I bet she gives great helmet. And I had no idea what the heck that meant. And other people watching it were laughing, and I didn't know why it was so funny. Years later, when I rewatched it, I got why it was so funny. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just ignoring you, McMenemy. Just ignoring you, McMenemy. My purple TP is dangerously low. I needed that 1,000 purple TP. That was clutch. Super duper clutch. You know why. You know why. I'm not telling you anymore. Yeah, no one can clip it. Right. Right. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, Mr. Gable. Let's switch to healing sets, boss battle. I have tons of blue TP. Let's just get the purple out of the way since it's gonna hurt. Because helmet's a funny word. Indeed, Mayo Nation. Indeed. I am so excited to have Master Gable. Yay! Shoosh! I'm gonna get a 6-star finally next month. Like 8 days. So I only have to deal next showdown. I will have a great tag link. Otis is gonna go 5-star bronze and then right up to 5-star gold with a Titan plate. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have a useful 6-star acro macho can lick these nuts. Yeah. Boss battle healing build. Yeah. Oh, we're also YOLOing that. I don't know how much defensive currency I have, but a lot. Shoosh! Godflow, shoosh! My purple TP is disgustingly low. That's worrisome. I really hope it's not Showboat Talent Up this weekend. I won't care, though. Gable lifts and separates. I need to adjust my name in my server. No. I've had blue. I always get blue. No, I don't think she... Have we had a Showboat this month? What have we had this month so far? Theory was Trickster. Gable's Showboat. Otis Powerhouse. Who else was this month? Who else do we have this month? I'm drawing a blank. I didn't get any of them. Woods was the Showboat. So yeah, I don't think we're going to get another Showboat, right? You wouldn't think. You never know. It's Scopely. And Acromella? I mean, I would say Trickster for Zelina, but we just had a Trickster. No Technician, no Striker. I don't know that Zelina's a Striker type, though, although that doesn't really matter anymore, right? Necessarily. You can make them whatever. So, most likely it would be Striker or Technician. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that makes me sometimes think Tech is when she does stuff like, she has like her octopus submission thingamajiggy, and I think she'll do a crucifix bomb sometimes. No, we don't. I think we're guessing female because I don't think we, I don't know why, but I think we are. Guess I'm just gonna waste some TP this week. Oh yeah, that's why. It's the feud. Derp. Yep. I should probably set a lineup at some point. Alright, I'm gonna save this move for next week. No, so I was told I could say before my stream on the Champions channel, and then I totally spaced it. It's someone completely fresh. So someone we haven't had yet in the game. So it's a new face, whoever it is. Yeah. I would prefer Dewdropper, EO, or Shotzi. But, you know, anyone new's good. Or Acrobat. I'm not a Shotzi fan either, but a lot of people like her. Okay. Boss breaker time. I have 190k currency. It'll get me a little ways, but not as far as I want. Just make sure I get the healing one. Because I put some into Dom, thinking he was going to be my man. Ooh, this currency makes such a neat noise. Ooh. Bing. There's. I need to get one more level, too. That gets it to 3 teammates. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. And... what the heck is this crap? Love chat 1? I don't know how to ban on YouTube. Don't add moderator. Remove? No, that just deletes the message. Report? Pornography. Yeah, we'll report that. That doesn't get rid of them either? Alright. How do I do that? There you go. Enjoy the wrench, sir. I don't know if I did it right. That's stupid. Stupid botters. Stupid botters. Okay. What do I want? I want yellow move damage, armor. Yeah, gem defense. That's what I want. Filters. Let's go percentage gem defense first. Apply filter. Thanks, Flo. Okay, in use. Where is one of my level 15s? Also, yellow move damage. Okay, so the one on Kofi would be a good one. Ooh, health increase is smexy too. Ooh, he's going 6-star. So that's going to be a possibility. Actually, let me do these other ones first. This is ridiculously good. All gem defense at 4% as a substat. I love that. I mean, not ridiculously good, but it helps. Ridiculously good would be that on a purple hitting multiple times, but that's the only one I have. So, and it's got yellow move damage. So, thank you, Stevie. That'll go up to 15 when I actually have some currency. I will do auto clears when you guys aren't on stream, because that's boring AF. Yellow, I'm just going to use my move damage one, so it doesn't really matter, because I don't have it. And this, we have 3% all gem defense. 2.44. Free it is. We're going to go with this one. Okay. And then what do we go with? Health or move damage? I'm going to go with the 4% health because at millions, it'll be millions. For the millions and millions of... I'm going to have to reset Sako up, that's for sure. Took all of his stuffs. Yeah, Scott. Trickster McMahon is good. Acrobat Taker is useful for boss battle, being a green shield breaker. That's probably about where it stops. Where's my yellow? There it is. Alright. Cable is set up. I wish I had a 50% strap for him. What is our gem? 87%'s not bad, though. Let's go. Okay. The link with Otis is 6 purple MP, right? Or a bunch of purple MP, something ridiculous like that. Let me look at what that is. Nice, Flo. 7? Nice. Okay. So, let's cheese some wins here. At level 1. Let's cheese some level 1 showdown wins. All right. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Class. This is exciting. I'm very excited. Very excited. Where you at, Gable? How low are you? Jeez. Guess I could have just sorted by talent. Even with your moves leveled, you're still super low. Nope, he won't do more damage. You just won't kick out. I said sharded. Deal. I got 3 of those extra now. That's a deal, Evo. Frickin' Gary, I keep trying to say Gary. But even though that's probably your name, I only know you as Evo, not Gary. It's always weird when I see Gary Fincher Jr. I'm like, I knew Gary Sr., but I didn't know Jr. It's tripping me out, man. It's tripping me out. I'm just saying. Now, do I want to do this with Honky Tonk Man? Or do I want to go for the bigger pin? Let's go Honky Tonk Man first. You got them when Scopely messed up and put them, what was it, like 1,500 cash a piece? There was 4 of them. They were up for like an hour, maybe, something like that. There's 4 or 6 of them. Or by maxing the spend event on the portal, which I have never done. I think it's usually like $1,200 or something stupid like that. Ridiculously stupid. Yeah, you don't want them. I mean, you want them, you just don't want to pay for them. You know what I mean? Move generate will work better. Not charge, generate. Yeah, no. No. Awesome, dude. That's a huge one. Congrats. All right. This is exciting. I'm assuming modern is one of the eras. It's gotta be, right? Since every era is. So my whole roster part of the contest. Yeah, 350. That would do it. The only link that matters. What? Why? Where's my Otis link? Okay. Whatever. Oh, it's gotta be women. I'm stupid. I'm like, what's going on? Where's Otis? I can't even use him. Thank you, Flo. Thank you. Wow. Okay, regular showdown. I'm regular showdown. That was really great. Really great. That's why you guys watch me. For content like that. I'm like, what's the problem here? He's got a link. This is some bullcrap. Oh my gosh. It's about time to end stream on that note, right? Jeez Louise. Freaking moron. I don't even have that excuse. That's the worst part. Recognize? Because I don't even have that excuse. I'm not even going to set you up. Alright. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to have to try for science, right? There's no way we're going to win. I'm recording this just in case I do win. Quiet, Swavey. Quiet. I'm recording this just in case I do win. There's no way I'm gonna. None whatsoever. But if I do, yeah, at least it can't be clipped though. Yeah, that's the great part. That won't be on the internet for all time. Not if I have my protect gems down. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. And he has to connect. How much life do I have? I have 40k health. It could happen. Everything could go right. I could win this. Just in case. Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is one where I make a huge mistake, very likely. So in other words, it's like most of my videos. I just got Chad Gable, YOLO'd his moves up. He is level 1. He has 40k health. However, what he does have is a certain set of moves that make him a nightmare for people like Matt Riddle. Shoosh! Anyway, we're going to take on a 6-star Matt Riddle and get smoked. But on the outside chance that we don't, I'm recording this live on YouTube. Yes, live on YouTube. Why? because Twitch wouldn't work when I tried to go live, so we're going old school today. Anyway, we found a 6-star Riddle in Showdown. He doesn't have the Orton tag link, so there's never been a better time for science. So here we go. One time for science. 40k, Chad Gable versus a bajillion health Matt Riddle. See? 1 bajillion health. That's what that says. 1.2 gigawatts of health. I don't even know how much health that is. But it's a lot, and it's hard to tell because there are no commas. And I struggle without commas. So, here we go. I'm going to get wrecked. But it'll be fun. And then if I lose, I'll take on a 2-star Orndorff, maybe. Because, you know, content. What could go wrong? Riddle's got a 1 MP move. I, however, have a link for 7 purple MP. We got a link and a prayer, chat. A link and a prayer. Also of note is I don't think I have whatchamacallits, right? Like, so you don't have your matchy matches doing a lot. Whatever that's called. So I need 7 MP to load this, or yeah, 6 MP because I have 1, but then I need extra to load that, and I can't live multiple turns. So we're basically dependent on me not cascading. Just setting that up. Because I'm breaking 9 gems. There is no way I'm not going to cascade. No way I'm not going to cascade. Holy crap. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. I mean, we'll just reload the purple while I'm at it. And let's hope he doesn't break. Not on green. Let's hope he doesn't break these. Because we need them. We need the prots. We need them badly. He's probably going to take the 5 match, I assume. Oh, whoops. It turns everything purple. You think I would remember that from my own preview? Nope. Sure didn't. Even though I was trying to turn them purple, I can find a way to screw it up when it's live content. That was amazing, folks. Not only did I say I was charging the purple, I then proceeded to forget I was turning them purple. And we're dead. We are dead. Victory! I had 1 chance to do this right. 1 chance. Okay, so maybe Riddle wasn't a good idea. But I will find another 6-star. This video needs to go on YouTube simply because of how terrible that was. And One True King, wherever you are, I'm sure you're now in an ER from face palming so hard. How can you forget they make purple gems? I don't know. Oh, Scott, you should put a real 6-star defense in, except I don't know if you have one. Gable is clearly trash. It's not the player, it's the Gable. I need a 6-star. I don't know how much this is going to cost. Oh, wait, he's in the wrong spot, though. Why? Why? This isn't helping me. You can't find anyone good when you want to. Alright, fine. I need to fight a match. Science is down, but not out. I need to find a match, so I guess Big Daddy Tiger's Macho King. Ooh, Revenges is a good call. I will check that after this, Jared Miller. Somebody is thinking, and it's not me. Yellow? Yellow? Yellow. This is dangerous, so let's do that. Holy crap, twice in a row. Okay, this makes purple gems, Mherex. makes purple gems. Eh? Yeah. Uh-huh. What about that? Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Not twice in a row. Not on my watch. Yeah, buddy. Yep. You can't hurt Master Gable. Oh, suck it, Macho King. Yep, not happening, buddy. Nope. Okay. Let's find a 6-star. This is going to be my greatest video ever. And by greatest, I mean my worst. But you know what I'm talking about. Now I just need a 6-star. Logs. 6-star Brock? What? Yeet. Good call on the revenge log. Ah, he can't kick out of anything. He can't kick out of anything. This is great. I just need to not cascade. This is amazing. Level 1 Gable. Come on, baby. One time. One time. Three times in a row I didn't cascade. Okay, making purple? Yes. Get rid of you. No. Let's do that. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. That should be safe-ish then. Here. And I guess here. So, hopefully. Oh no, he has a swipe plate. Stop it, Brock. Whew. Nervous. Here we go. 10 million health Brock versus 40k health Gable. Chaos Theory. For the W. A shoosh. A thank you. Just so anyone watching this video on YouTube knows, Mrs. Mherex came up in the middle of the video. She doesn't know who Chad Gable is, nor does she care, nor does she know his gimmick. And I just did shoosh and thank you, and I just got to look like you might be the dumbest person on this planet.
The look was you're yelling into your microphone.
Oh, or the look was I'm yelling into my microphone. Anyway, guys, if you like thrilling content like this, where not only do I screw up completely, then I totally redeem myself by beating a 10 million health Brock with a 40k health Gable. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. Also, occasionally you get awesome commentary by Mrs. Mherex. And even though I may induce those face-palming moments where I say I'm gonna choose a sub to make purple and then immediately forget they're making purple and screw it up, I sometimes redeem myself. So, thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there. Wow! Holy heck, guys. No, that's amazing. That was perfect. It is going to be my best video ever. I'm not even playing. Literally, what just happened should... No, that's only a 20%er on Gable. What just happened should never happen. Yeah. That was freaking amazing. Defensive wins. Defensive cheesing is still a thing in Showdown, guys. Thank you. Shoosh. He's not too bad. He's pretty okay. Uh-huh, sure. Oops, not that button. Hold on. I think I forgot to show my trainers. I could be wrong in the video, but that's okay. If you got a 50%er, good night. Right, dear you? That was freaking nutty. Ooh. And that was just a 20%. I mean, admittedly, that video is going to be so much better because of the initial fail. And it was a horrible fail. No skill plate. Gable doesn't need no stinking skill plate. All he needs is one move and level 1 to beat a 6-star Brock. A Brock Lesnar. $2,000 card versus MLC Chase. Love it. Love it. That was awesome. That's probably the most fun thing I've done in this game in a minute. Level 1 Gable versus 6-star Brock. I know, Southside. I did. It was totally on purpose. That's what I'm telling myself. For sure, Evo. Nice, Jared. Way to go. Man, that was awesome. What are you confused about, Aaron? It was over as soon as I saw the gem defense. He had no chance of kicking out. Oh, yeah, Twitch was down earlier. So I had to stream on YouTube, so we went old school. Yep. That is what happened. Oh, OKC. I will acknowledge you. I don't know who anyone is on here because you all have different names. Okay, I'm over my streaming time for sure. Yeah, who are we rating, right? This is so weird. MJ, that's a great way to close the stream, though. I cannot wait to post that video. That's super fun. Especially because I screwed up. That just makes it way better. Never, ever would I edit that out. That's solid gold. Ooh. Hey, maybe one day I'll have Snoop and this will be a 20% strap. That's not it. Aww. Oh well. It was fun to think about. Nope, 10%. Nope. Goodbye. Modern Powerhouse. I have a ton of junk straps for that era. I need some better ones. Yeah. I'll keep it. I have junk ones for that era. All right. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for a stream, guys. It's really weird streaming on YouTube after so long on Twitch. Yeah, I just got this one that can work on 2 people. Era, I think it was either reality or PG. I don't have Stardust, so it only works on 2 technicians, KO and some other unforgettable dude. Gable. Yeah, so I'm going to take Tech Gable up for a 50% strap. Because I have 55,000 shards. He's too low level to see it. But anyway, I have a 50% gem defense that works on Gable or KO. So, you know, he gets a stun, I think. Yeah, he gets a stun. And he buffs his green gem damage. And he turns a random blast into an immobile. Pretty sure. And he's got a vicious ankle lock sub. Pretty sure he can be best in class with that moveset. Alright guys, I'm going to call that a stream for today. I'll probably stream Supercard later tonight if I'm feeling okay. Yeah, Jared, it's hard not a lot else going on YouTube these days, so everybody's on Twitch, so. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out on the YouTubes. I will see you next time on the Twitchies. Take care, guys. Thank you again. How do I turn